And I was so anxious and curious to know something about it as a spiritual person. When you sense certain things, like you want to know the spiritual connection or the spiritual link towards that particular person or that particular situation. So getting to hear about this young man who nobody knew about him when he was alive, and now that he's dead, his news is everywhere, like the whole world. And I was so anxious, like curious. I want to know, what is it about this guy, this young man that is shaking the whole world right now, most especially Nigeria. Everyone is talking about him. No one knew him when he was alive, but now that he's dead, like his news is everywhere. So I wanted to know. So I did a few consultations about him, which actually was very, very serious, and it was a kind of difficult, because consulting us on a dead person is a very difficult task. Consulting on someone who is alive is even difficult. Talk more of consulting on a dead person, and someone that didn't release their information to you, and someone you don't know about them, or like they are not connected to you, they didn't talk to you, and trying to connect to them spiritually to know about them is not an easy task. But I succeeded, and when I tried to know about this young man Mohbad, the archangel Ariel, my angel, revealed to me that this young man is not an ordinary person. Mohbad was sent into this world for a particular purpose. He's a spiritual entity. Mohbad is not an ordinary human being. That young man was born, if they do research on his family foundation, on his family background, you find out that Mohbad came from a very spiritual family. There's a spiritual link to his family. I don't know. I didn't research. To God and to myself, I never did any research on him. I didn't do any research before releasing this message. I'm talking based on what was delivered to me spiritually. Mohbad was sent into this world. He was to be a very powerful spiritual person that will impact this generation. In fact, the whole world would have benefited from his gift. But he missed his area of calling. He was misled by friends. He didn't grow up with the plan of being a musician. No, that was not his initial plan. But growing up, coming around friends and meeting with friends, he got to this circle of friends, which actually led him into, believe that he's talented. He's a young man that is talented. Those who know him can attest to what I'm saying right now. He's a young man that is gifted in every way, that whatever thing he's set to do, he does it perfect. Anyone who knows him, who knows Mohbad, that watched this video will testify what I'm saying right now. Whatever thing he does, anything at all he places his hand to do, he does it perfect, because he is someone that is gifted. He was gifted because he is a spiritual entity. He was created, he was sent into this world to fulfill a massive mandate. The major reason why Mohbad left this world is not where people are looking at. Mohbad left this world because he was on the wrong track of his calling. He is coming back. They took him to bring him back. He is returning back, and this time when he returns back, he is going to step into the shoes of his office, his right calling, and he is going to be very mighty. Like he is going to be like a god on this earth. That is a calling that he was sent to fulfill, but he missed it. And that is the reason why, with all his struggles towards musical aspect, all his effort, still yet he couldn't make it there so big until his death. And right now the whole world is talking about him, not because he was a musician. There are a lot of musicians that died. No one talked about them. Not because he's a celebrity. A lot of celebrities died. No one talked about them. But the reason why the whole world is shaking because of him is because a part of this world has been taken away. Nature have lost something. It's just like when the woman with the issue of blood touched Jesus, touched the hem of his garment. Jesus said that something has left him. So the whole world is shaking now. Not only this world, like even the spiritual realm is shaking, because nature have lost something great, something heavy. So right now Mohbad is on a spiritual preparation. He's on a reincarnation process. He's going to reincarnate again. I'm going to come back with this part 2 of this particular message I'm going to come back. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to detail you on how Mohbad will reincarnate, where he's going to reincarnate, and in the tribe that he's going to reincarnate again. And it will not be difficult for him to be identified. Those who will be alive to witness that reincarnation, everybody is going to attest. Like, this picture of everything that just happened is going to come back, and people will say it. People are going to say it, that this is this guy that have come back again. But no more as a musician. He's going to come back to fulfill his right purpose, which he was sent to fulfill on this earth, that he missed the part. Thank you for listening. Please make sure you share this video. I want this video to go viral. Share it, let it get to the ears of those that need to listen to this, most especially to the family members of Mohbad, because they just lost someone. They just lost. Listen, now one of the things is that this guy wasn't even loved by his family. That is one of the things that was revealed to me. He wasn't loved by his family. Because of the star that he came into the world with, he was not supposed to mingle so much with normal humans, a lot with human beings. He wasn't supposed to, but because of the heart he had, he was someone that everyone liked to be around, and he liked to be around everybody because of the spirit he possessed. But he wasn't meant to mingle with a lot of human beings. So because of that, that is one of the things that affected his life and affected him not to fulfill his purpose. And his family didn't know the kind of person that he was. And that is why they couldn't give him the right support they're supposed to give him. So they saw him like he was wasting his time. Those that know him, those that were around him, they saw like he was just wasting his time, like he was kind of an idle person. No. But the young man was deceived out of his purpose and out of his original destiny. But he is coming back to fulfill the mandate which he was created for. And by the time he comes back, he's going to be mighty and he's going to be marvelous. Thank you for listening.